Hello, 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 and welcome to my reaction to the finale of Arcane. I don't even know how to start this intro. I guess what I want to say, just to start all of this off, is one, I adore this show. I think you all know that by now. And I adore this fandom. Like I said about 2 reactions ago, you guys have been so lovely to me, and I really appreciate that. I feel like this is a show that's very suited for my type of reactions, not just because it's emotional, but because there's a lot of focus on a lot of character growth and stuff, and that's what I really like to deep dive into in my reactions and everything like that. But in general, I've had such a great time going through this show, and a big reason of that is you guys. Not only did you not put up too much of a fuss when I wanted to take a break in the middle of this season-ish, middle-ish of this season, and especially when the episodes leading up to my break were so good, but you guys have been so sweet about my reactions, and just there's been lovely comments and funny comments, and I just really appreciate all of your support throughout, the first season and this season. And I wanted to say that before we got into it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh wow.
I've held on for as long as I can. The ones that
haunting and gorgeous shot.
If she wants, death could take me this time. This world is a wasteland where nothing can grow.
Jinx.
This world is a wasteland. Please let me go. Maybe then I could finally be free. Wasteland where
This is not what I wanted when you said break the cycle.
I just want to talk to you.
get out of here.
Echo!
You're too late, Echo.
Wait! Always a dance with you.
Oh!
I think I'm just gonna sit here a minute, see if I can talk an old friend out of blowing us up.
Oh, Echo. You beautiful blueberry muffin.
Talking.
No! No matter what happened in the past, it's never too late to build something new.
Go. Please let me go.
Oh, Echo. What an opening. Okay.
I need you and the Enforcers to buy me as much time as you can so I can shut down the Hex Gates. It's our only chance.
Victor's at the center of all this, isn't he?
Well, yes. What are we panning to?
Then we'd best stop him.
I mean, I assumed the fight. I just... Oh, we're just getting into it. This show said we have limited time. What is she carrying? Tessa is a tough bitch to fight. Woo! Goodness. Oh! Oh! She sliced ya. Come on, fight, Vi! Oh, no. No! 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 Oh, no. I mean, I'm sure he's not the only one we're losing this episode, but... Oh. Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh, he's trying. He's trying. Yeah, you might want to duck. Oh, yeah, no. I just assumed. Oh! Somebody did fuckery. Somebody participated in fuckery. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, she does look badass. Okay? We're gonna give credit where it's due here on this channel. Ah! You did the fuckery! Oh, the fuckery. Okay.
I've warned you of the hazards of professional entanglement. Desperation is the doorway to oblivion, child.
Oh, shit. No.
I did appreciate your warmth.
Oh! I think your daughter's gonna show you what kind of fighter she is. Holy shit!
There is nothing to gain from this senseless bloodshed. Still a fox. Soldier?
Oh, let's go! See what a little echo encouragement can do. And there he is! Oh, I'm so excited! Ah, Samika! I knew it, girl! I knew it! get him, bye!
Where is Victor?
Oh no. Oh no. Gonna go have a reunion with Jace, probably. Great. Wow.
Despite the circumstances, Jace, I am pleased to see you.
There must be some part of you still in there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that was terrifying. Ah, Tamika! No! No! No, 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 no.
Mother, look at the price of your ambition. You are no Madonna.
You remember that.
Ow!
Shut up and fight!
Ah, okay! Okay, Kate! Oh! Oh. Wow. Cupcake said, fuck your speech. This is a problem, though. This is a big problem. No! No, stop it! Stop it. Oh, I love it. The trust she has in Echo. The trust we all have in Echo. You know what I'm saying? Oh no.
It is the answer you and I pursued all our lives. An end to cruelty, injustice. All of us are own authors to an unbroken saga of progress, to the benefit of all. We can be of one mind, united.
I really hope our original Victor is in there somewhere and he can be reached in some way. Oh, 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 oh. Not the eyeball, not the eyeball! I don't want to see that. She lose an eye? She did.
You fought well, child. Now! A wolf has no mercy.
Holy shit!
Your daughter is wiser than you credit. I salute you, Ambassa. You were quite a thorn. What are you doing, sister?
I see your face, deceiver.
Sly girl.
had enough of both of your shit.
You are the wolf.
Oh. Oh, Echo, are you okay?
Looks like you should have come back. Still don't get it, huh, sis? I'm always with you,
Oh!
even when we're worlds apart.
Stop this insanity, Victor.
That is precisely my intention.
Vander.
I don't think that's Vander anymore.
Dad?
No, I wish. I don't think so! Oh my goodness! Oh, shit! Oh!
The sublime intersection of order and chaos.
Here we go. No! Oh no. No, 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 no! Echo? And here we are.
This is what you see.
They want better lives, but emotion clashes with reason. Humanity's self-corrupting contradiction.
But that's
You've
humanity.
always wanted to cure what you thought were weaknesses. Your leg. But you were never broken, Victor. There is beauty in imperfections.
Oh.
They made you who you are. An inseparable piece of everything I admired about you.
Oh my god! Look who it is! The boy savior! Oh, oh, oh! Okay! Okay! Okay, oh my god. I am so obsessed. I am so upset. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's okay. It's okay. You got it. You got it. Come on, Echo. Come on, Echo. You are brilliant! Now show them why! Fucking shit up! Sorry. But not sorry. I'm just excited.
That device can't be.
I thought I wanted us to give magic to the world. Now, all I want is my partner back.
Why do you persist?
Because I promised you. Why did you ever give me this? Why?
I thought I could bring an end to the world's suffering. But when every equation was solved, all that remained were fields of dreamless solitude. In all timelines, in all possibilities, only you can show me this. You must go, Jess.
We finish this together.
They both died. Oh! Ow! Jeez! Oh, Savika. Holy moly! Oh, Vi. Oh my goodness!
Always with you, sis.
If there was nothing to fight or protect, maybe death is like falling asleep. This world is a wasteland where nothing can grow. With hope, I know it's my hero. This world is a wasteland. Please let me go. Please let me go.
You may read about the war in Piltover, but history is made palatably abstract. The exaltation of every triumph is more than one should bear. We, who whose decisions led us here will carry them forever.
That's right! Seat at the council, queen!
Our only consolation that with every loss,
Sorry.
you found some good, worth gaining, worth fighting for. And though we are doomed to revisit the error of our ways, our story isn't over. Is that singing?
It's just a tune my mother used to hum.
Are you still in this fight, Violet?
I am the dirt under your nails, Cupcake. Nothing's gonna clean me out.
Okay, alright. I don't know that that's the romantic analogy I would have gone with, but alright. Alright. Well, what an ending to an amazing show. I'm going to try to, gather all of my thoughts and talk about them as cohesively as I can here. But that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. I knew it was going to be a lot to take in. Just a little disclaimer for my reaction, or, all reactions. When I give my thoughts at the end of any episode, but a big episode like this, just, keep in mind that this is, in fact, the first time that I am watching this. And you, as a viewer, may have watched the episode various times and watched various reactions. And, you might want me to catch every little thing, which I do my best to pay attention and all of that. But I just want to say these are just my initial thoughts. And I feel like sometimes, based on some of the comments that I get in any reaction, in all shows that I do, I feel like sometimes people forget that a little bit, that you've watched the episode maybe many times. You've seen clips floating around Instagram or Twitter over and over and over again. You've talked with everyone about it, and especially because my reactions to this Act 3 is a little bit later, and you've probably had a ton of time to digest everything and analyze everything. I'm just going to give that little disclaimer. This is my first time watching it, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts here. That's just, that's an in general thing to keep in mind when watching any reactions, in all honesty. But all right. Wow. I have to say, this finale delivered in certain regards that I'm very happy about. And such a big focus, as I've said over and over again, of Arcane is the character arcs and what has changed them, and how trauma has changed them and their decision making and all of that. And you can see how these beautifully flawed characters got to where they are. And I mean that for pretty much every character across the board. Whether I really root for them or not. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll start with, I felt like Mel and Mbessa was a very interesting way to end their arc, and I would say the way that I thought they would, especially given the last episode that she's going to go talk to her mother, and there's some commentary of Mel not embracing her inner wolf, so to speak. So I had a feeling that throughout this battle, throughout this episode, we were going to see that. You know, we were going to see Mel really kind of take control of her own power and put that to use. And I did figure that Mbessa, even though, you know, opposite sides and all that, would appreciate it, you know, and I think she did in her final moments there. So I thought that was really just a good way to end their arc, but also, you know, it was what I was kind of suspecting, but that's okay. I liked that a good portion of the focus within this battle was a fighting showdown, not just with Mbessa and her daughter, but Mbessa and Caitlin. And I thought that was, I thought it was fitting for how the course of this season went, particularly with Caitlin being so consumed with rage. And, you know, there was that moment in the last episode where she, you know, Vi said something to the effect of, Mbessa filled your head with all of this, you know, poison, and you ate it all up. And she was like, I know. And there's a frustration there. And I remember a few episodes back, and I'm not going to be able to get the right episode, probably, where Mbessa, there was sort of this like training moment with Caitlin, and I thought that, I think I made a comment that it was going to end in them sort of fighting each other, you know, going against each other, and Caitlin eventually realizing that she's not necessarily the same type of person as Mbessa is. And so I did like that there was such an emphasis on that for Caitlin's character. I do think that it also facilitated Vi and Jinx to have their kind of, you know, sister moments, sort of just them. Echo was around, and not Vander was around, and you know, I'm gonna start this whole section of these post-episode thoughts with a big old, I guess, apology or retraction or one of those. I'm not sure, but I was not picking up, and I should have, probably, given her mental state and the grief and just being kind of despondent and all of that, that, you know, in the last episode where Jinx was kind of saying break the cycle, she was talking about possibly ending her life. When I said at the end of the last reaction that I understood where she was coming from and all of that, that's not really where I thought she was going to, like, walk away. I don't know. And so the first scene in this finale, I was like, oh wait, no, this is not what I had in mind, girl. I do love that Echo came in to stop her over and over again. Love that. And I will get to Echo. You know I'll get to Echo. But it's there's this really beautiful moment, I feel like, for her and him, but for her, she's been we've seen so many scenes throughout this show of Jinx being kind of consumed by her own thoughts, by her own guilt, and it just manifesting. And though this scene obviously didn't seem as chaotic as those have been, it felt very almost at peace in some regards, in a awful way, if that makes sense. But she had somebody interject those thoughts, that darkness that has, I feel like, surrounded her for so long. And I'm not trying to make light. I mean, she's heavily grieving. There's a lot going through her head right now, you know? But Echo kind of broke in a little bit. And sometimes that's all it takes to say, hey, how about let's do something that's going to help. Let's change that course. You know, I don't know. I just thought it was really beautiful. And in some ways, I feel like alternate reality Powder taught Echo about that helped Jinx live. And it's this way of her saving herself, another version of her. In the last episode, she made a comment of, there's no good version of me. That doesn't exist. And I don't necessarily want to get into the nuance of who's good, who's not, who's, you know, because everybody, especially in this show, but everybody is a complicated person with faults and positives. Victor. We'll get there. And it was such a, I feel like it was a significant scene, but it was this almost very secluded scene from the rest of the fight, from the rest of the chaos of this episode, right? But it was so significant. And I thought it was beautiful. And Echo is beautiful and the best character in this show. Okay, next. Now. All right. I said in the last reaction that I wanted just a glimmer. I was hoping for a glimmer, guys, like a little small thing, because again, not knowing terribly too much of the logistics, it seems like the Victor that once was might not be, I guess, the same Victor going through all of this, right? I mean, a lot of people in this show change. It's kind of a constant of this show. Now, if there's one constant of this show, it's that everybody changes. But I wanted a small little something that really called back to what Jace and Victor are to each other. You know, because obviously there's this, there's a war looming. There's a battle looming. And Jace is rounding the troops and Victor's creating the troops, or, well, I guess not necessarily create, but you know what I mean. There's troops. And I definitely think it's fitting for this show to have a big fight at the end, but I was wanting something that really showcased their relationship. And boy, did I get it. I don't know. I really want to rewatch that whole scene again. I mean, just the way that Jace was like, we're going to do this together. I don't want to leave you. And it just, the way he said, that Victor wanted to always solve his weaknesses, solve his imperfections, all of those things. But it's his imperfections that make him beautiful, that make him somebody to admire. You overcome these challenges in your life, and it makes Victor a very kind individual. As much as all of this, well, I gotta say, it wasn't really vibing with where he was ending up and the ideas behind it and everything. It did come from a place of wanting to help people, of wanting to make people's lives better. And I think they both had that, obviously. But it was just so beautiful to see it just come back to the source. Get rid of all the bullshit. It's just us. How do we fix this? Us together. Let's do one last moment and we fix it. It was beyond beautiful. And not fix it as in erase imperfections. None of that. You know, my goodness, I felt, as I was watching, so happy. And I know that I was crying. And there's a lot of sad elements to this, but I felt happy for the relationship that was written for these characters to have such a beautiful payoff in the end, in my opinion. To go back to Jinx and Vi, and it was, again, so beautiful seeing them fighting alongside each other, not with each other. And Jinx saying, I'm always here, you know. It just, that scene, I mean, and I was already recovering at that point with the other tears, where Vi has this moment, and I think it was a moment that she couldn't really control. She sees Vander there, and I don't think she really had a lot of time to grieve the first go around with this, right? Everything happened so fast, and you know, before she knew it, she's thrown into a cell, and there's all this stuff. But I think when she was looking at him lying there in this episode, I don't think she was controlling the response there. And before you know it, it's too late. And Jinx, without a hesitation, fought in the way that she says that Vi, well, the other Powder, you know what I mean, the other version, said that Vi fights because of fear of losing someone. And, you know, I think Jinx has dealt with guilt her entire life, almost. And it's been something that's consumed her and something that's fueled her forward to do some of the things that she's done, which is in other ways also created more guilt. And I think she's okay to make this sacrifice for her sister. I think she wants her sister to be happy. And there's a real tragedy when you look at these sisters who do love each other desperately, who, again, have fought with each other and also for each other at times. There's a lot of pure love. But if you think about it, where the alternate reality where Powder thrived, Vi was gone. And here, the way that Jinx, kind of sacrificed herself there, now Vi can possibly move on and be happy. It's beyond tragic. It's not a comfortable thing for me to say, but it is an interesting kind of parallel I've seen with both realities, right? Oh my goodness. I have to say I'm so happy for Savika in this episode. Girl, I'm so happy to see her on the council in the end. She deserves it. She deserves it so much. You know what? I had a thought while she was sitting there. And I don't think they've ever interacted. But it would have been cool, in my opinion, for... This is going to sound weird. It's going to sound weird. If Heimerdinger was still around and Savik, I think they would both be very great council members together, leaders together, learn a lot from each other. I know that sounds weird. I don't know. It's a thought I had and I just wanted to share it with you, okay? All right. I'm sure that there's so many things that I can talk about here. So many things. But we're going to end with the best. The iconic. The you can't take how good my favorite character is, Echo. Oh. I don't even think whatever I said during that time of him, powering through, using the little time loop device thingy. I think that's the technical term. Doing everything he can to fuck Victor's shit up. No offense. I know that a lot of you love I love Victor too. Questionable some things. But love him as a character. So I felt bad being like, fuck his shit up. Like I felt bad immediately after saying it, but like, listen, Echo's my guy. And for him, oh my goodness, I am so happy with the Echo representation in Act 3. The way that they're showing how much of a fighter he is, how amazing he is. I am so happy. Sometimes when you gravitate towards a character that's not one of the big leads or whatever, when you get towards the end of a show, you have this mentality of like, well, I hope they have one good scene. You know what I mean? Maybe. He did the damn thing. He did the damn thing. I'm just so happy about that. I mean, it was just pure joy watching him. And it was interesting because I wasn't even nervous. Not really. I mean, it's a nerve-wracking situation, but in the sense that I was like, he's got it, he's got it, he's gonna be fine, he's got it, he's got, just keep doing that time thing. You know what I mean? I just, so thankful to the writers for showcasing what a phenomenal character he is. Okay. I mean, it meant a lot to me. Really and truly. Wow. What a finale. I'm so happy. This was so good. And I gotta really think. I think one of the reasons I did the disclaimer at the beginning of these thoughts was I was just sort of, you know, I feel like over time, you know, give me a couple of months, or maybe rewatching the season at some point, or, you know, having everything kind of digest a little bit, I might have more nuanced and interesting thoughts about all of these characters and their arcs and everything like that. So this is obviously my initial thoughts, but I had a great time watching this season, and you all have been phenomenal. And I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so, so much. All right. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.